Cool, we are live. Good evening, ladies. We have ladies' night.
Woo!
It's ladies' night.
Some champagne.
I know. It's not far away. I might buzz back in a minute and get some. Cool. I've just realised I'm totally unprepared. I haven't got my website or my name up, but I'm Amy Taylor. Welcome everybody to the New Generation Hangout. We have the lovely Kelly, the lovely Jade with us this evening. Not sure where the boys have gone. They've stood us up. Can't rely on them ever. I'm sure. I think Scott's away. We've got a couple on holiday. It's that time of year. So they've obviously booked cheap hotels with crap Wi-Fi. So that'll teach them. Cool.
Yeah.
So let's do a quick round robin. Say hello. Kelly, do you want to kick us off? You are seriously committed, looking a bit sleepy.
Yes, I am a little bit sleepy this morning. Excuse the bags under my eyes.
We are
yes,
live. Good evening. What's that? Ladies. Somebody
It's like a little
website.
replay.
Going. No, it's not far away. I might buzz back in a minute and get some. Cool. I've just realised I'm totally unprepared. I haven't got my website or my name up, but I'm Amy Taylor. Welcome everybody. Live on your own websites or something because it's echoing constantly. Jade with us this evening. Not sure where the boys have gone. They've stood us up. Can't rely on them ever. I'm sure. I think
Maybe one of you have got a window open. There we go.
Are you done? Sorted?
Must have been Jade.
Yeah, Jade. Don't watch the broadcast whilst it's going out because it just echoes.
Cool.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, I'm Kelly.
Kelly.
Petering. Yeah, my name is not up under there because I'm on my iPad. I'm camping at the moment in Coral Bay, which is on the beautiful west coast of Australia. You know, whale sharks galore. Pretty awesome. It's been beautiful weather here. You know, 28, 30 degrees every day. Loving it. This is winter, by the way. Anyway, yeah. That's me. You can find me www.kelly-petering.com.
Lovely, jubbly. Jade, do you want to give us a little introduction where we can find you?
She's muted.
Oh no, she's muted. Jade, I think you've been
Back.
There you go.
What a disaster!
Yeah.
I've got the webinar playing in the background, and I'm thinking, what's going on?
Don't watch it whilst we're broadcasting. It won't
I
work.
didn't even know I had it up.
Right, now you're there. You can tell everybody where we can find you and who you are, where you're from. It's going to sound like Cilla Black.
Yeah, I'm Jade Lawler, and you can find me on Facebook at Leslie Jade Lawler or Leslie and Jade Digital Entrepreneurs. Find me at my website, which is leslieandjadelawler.com. It is down at the moment, so I do suggest you don't go there straight away. It'll be back up and running in a few days. And I am living in Cheshire, if that makes any difference at all. And the sun is shining, and it's a really lovely night.
Beautiful. Excellent. Thank you for that. Sorry, I was just fiddling about with this Hangout toolbox. It's all gone horribly wrong tonight. I don't know what I'm doing. Right, I am Amy Taylor, mywifi-life.com. My details up now?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. Good. Blind as a bat. Really should put my glasses on. So this evening's topic, we thought we'd have a little bit of a chat about the importance of multiple streams of income, which obviously is very important within a business, but it was something that actually applies to the reason we're probably all doing this in the first place. I know it's one of my reasons, and that is that, quite simply, a job is my only source of income, or has been until recently, and I found that quite scary. So it's actually my reason for starting my own business, so that I have an additional stream of income. I don't know about anybody else.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've never really put much thought into it until you actually said that then. And it's like, it's scary to think that every person has just one income. Unless they have two jobs, obviously, but there's still one income.
Yeah.
Which never changes unless you get promoted or you get a better job. But you're still on that income then.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And even if you're in a family or in a household with 2 or 3 salaries coming in, it's still one income stream of a job per se. That just doesn't feel particularly stable. What prompted me with it was the fact that my mum, I mean, she works a couple of days a week, I think I've said before, in a bridal shop, and the lady who she works for, who owns it, has had to sell it because had to sell the business because the council owned the building and basically turned around and said, we're doubling your rent. And literally overnight, she just said, that means I can't run this business. You know, you can't suddenly double your overheads and have no way of knowing that your business is going to double. That obviously takes more investment, but that's such a good thing about an online business, is that although costs can obviously fluctuate depending on if you're going to spend more on your marketing, but you can rely on your overheads being pretty reliable and profits outweighing that fairly quickly, as we've all seen.
Also, the amount of effort that you put in is often what you see back. So it's on your own back, whether or not you're bringing in income.
Totally. You can push pause and stop the outgoings, but still be making money. You certainly can't, in my mum's case or in the business owner's case, you can't lock the door of that shop and say, oh, we just won't open for a few days. You're still going to have to pay that rent. So that was what prompted it for me. It's like if I lost my job or didn't have my job or didn't turn up to my job, that's it, kaput. And when I went travelling, that was what became very apparent, because I wanted to travel, but it's quite difficult when you've got nothing coming in.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was my theory when I had 2 months off and wanted to go to Spain. It's great in hindsight, isn't it, until you actually get back to reality and think, I've had no income for 2 months. And it's like, and then it's another month if you get paid salary and so on.
For sure.
Even with my job at the moment, because I work for 2 weeks and then have a week off, in my week off I don't get paid. Or if like I have a month off, I don't get paid because I'm a casual or permanent casual.
Yeah.
So it evens itself out, but it's those times and you're like, oh, actually nothing's going into my bank account.
Yeah. For sure. I mean, that's what I think I might have been saying to one of you guys last week, maybe not on the webinar, but I haven't been putting as much attention into my marketing recently, partly because I've been living on a building site and had no internet connection for a while. But the beauty of the work I'd already done with the online stuff, you know, it's a residual income as well. So even though that residual amount is quite small, it's still there every month from the work I've already done.
Yeah.
And that's just, it's such a reassuring feeling to have a backup plan. In terms of,
it is a backup plan, even if it would just pay your mortgage, or even if it could just pay your rent or just pay for food. You could, you know, if it got to them desperate times, you know that's coming in every month.
Yeah, and scale it.
Yeah.
You know, we all know now that if God forbid any of us lost our jobs, and we know there's a backup, we know that you don't have to panic, that you then have all the time to scale what you've already got. It's such a great feeling, even at our level of relative beginners, and I think it's just really nice to know that that is there and it's yours as well, apart from anything else. It's your control, it's your baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it is, isn't it?
And like Kelly said, what you put in, you get out, which is true of a lot of sales jobs. I know that in the line of work I'm in, it is sales, so I don't want anyone to think that that's an unfair advantage, but I guess anyone in sales will understand that it is hard graft, but it's just so worth it. That hard graft.
Yeah, it's different when it's your own graft. It's different when it's your own graft for your own business, though, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
It's definitely, and it's like I've not had my own business before, and it's definitely rewarding in so many ways.
Definitely. So getting away from kind of the reason why, which I think we've talked about a lot, and I think we're all fairly clear on that. It's definitely important within any business, but particularly in this business. I just wanted to talk about the different types of income that you can have. I really wanted to do like a little presentation, but I'm really not very good at using PowerPoint. I don't know how Guy and Ilan do it with that. I think they have a tablet, don't they? And is it Keynote?
Yeah.
One of us needs to learn how to use that, where you can scribble.
Yeah, I can relatively do it. Yeah.
We can maybe post something on the Facebook page afterwards, actually, that just demonstrates it a bit clearer. But
yeah.
we've got, it's a triangle. Think of a triangle, and within the business, we've got obviously high ticket, which is what makes SFM such a brilliant business model. But you've also got residual, and I'm going to look like a fool now because I can't remember what the third one is. This is the diagram, the infographic I really wanted to pull out of the back office, actually. We will post it afterwards. But having the stability of income coming in on a regular basis, as well as big injections of high ticket. Yeah. Kelly, you're positioned at platinum, right?
Yeah. Yes.
You want to tell us a bit more about why you positioned there in particular?
Yeah, well, I guess at the time I was lucky enough to be able to afford to do it just on a payment plan. So, and I just thought that for me was the best option to go in for because you were able to get a higher level of commission, basically. Mm-hmm. So for the higher ticket point of the triangle, and I'm trying to think of that third one too.
Hey, what? Terrible.
Now money. What's the now money?
We'll get there. We'll get there. Carry on.
We'll get there. Anyway, yeah. So to be able to eventually build up to that high ticket, sale, and to have that as an option, really, which is why I positioned straight away because I could at that time.
It's not low ticket, but your lead magnet, entry level.
Yeah.
That's what it is. And that becomes, that's what it is, and that becomes your residual, and then you've got the high ticket as well. So, yes. Jade, you're elite, right?
I am, yes.
You want to tell us about elite and why you positioned there?
We positioned at elite because it was financially possible at the time, and we would be gold. We will be gold very soon. Because it's just a no-brainer. You get higher commissions from your sales. You get so much more assistance, support, and everything really. Everything's just in a bigger volume.
Yeah.
And even at Elite though, it teaches you about affiliate marketing. It teaches you about how. For example, if you can affiliate marketing is basically reselling someone else's product, if nobody knows, and so you can resell more or less anyone's product in the world, whether you do it through Amazon, eBay, ClickBank's one that we use quite often, and they've got thousands and thousands of products on there that you can market, and the Six Figure Mentors system actually teaches you the steps on how to market that business. And then by joining, for example, you join Aweber to do your email responders, and if somebody else then joins Aweber through your affiliate link, you get paid. If someone then joins ClickBank through your affiliate link, you get paid. So it's all things that keep coming in, and with people obviously joining the SFM, they go through these stages. So they have to join Aweber, not have to, but like it's very highly suggested that they join Aweber, and they join ClickBank, and they join Traffic Geyser and SEO Presser. And you get your affiliate links as you go through, so you can then do it for somebody else and gain it gain the income off them.
And just in case anyone doesn't know what you're talking about, when you're mentioning Aweber and the various other things you just listed there, they're all our tools, right?
Yeah. Aweber is an emailing system that basically you can set up autoresponders for your lists that have subscribed to you and what you're offering. ClickBank is basically just an online shop that you can pick and choose products. Whether you can choose your niche. If you're interested in health and fitness, you can pick a product on health and fitness, advertise it, which can be barely nothing, because all you'd have to do is set up a Facebook page, advertise your Facebook page, and get people in that way. And you can gain commission then through ClickBank for advertising that product. And they have all different types of products there, that any interests that you have, I'm sure you can find a product that you'd be interested in, that you can then attract other people like-minded that have got the same likes as you. And that's the people you want to be working with. You want to be working with people that have got the same interests, like-minded, same values. It's one of the best ways to do it.
I think as well, just that what you touched on with ClickBank is the diversity, which is, again, going back to the multiple streams of income that we're talking about, because SFM is a fantastic product. It's, it's the training that we'll need to go and execute the marketing that we're talking about. But ClickBank's just brilliant in the sense that there are so many thousands of products there. And you've got the webinar on again, Jade?
No.
Has anyone got
an echo?
Echoing back at me? God, this is annoying. You've got thousands upon thousands of other affiliate products. And I think it's just important. Guy and Ilan in our training are always saying you've got to imagine one day that SFM might not be there. So, yes, we may have had the training and that's all fantastic, but you can't rely on that being your only means of making it online. It's a great business model. It rewards really well. It's huge value for what people are paying, but these guys are paying great commissions to us. But at the same time, if it wasn't there, what other income streams are you implementing your training in to bring in other money? And the fact that so many of these tools that we use in themselves are affiliate products is just, I just love the way this whole industry works. Aweber, everyone needs Aweber or a form of email management.
Yeah. And it's nice that actually
is an income producing stream, a smaller one, granted, but it covers its own costs. So again, your overheads are brought straight down.
Yeah, and I think it's really nice as well that Stuart, Jay, Martin, Guy, and Elan, they always push you to find other things to market online. It's not just strictly stick to the SFM. It is, right, you need go and try this. I've heard this is really good. Go to ClickBank. They teach you on a video, step to step, step by step, how you actually take a product from ClickBank, make it your own, and market it. There is a video explaining step by step all of it. Now, for them to actually help you market generally in the online world is fantastic as well. They're not being selfish and saying you have to sell our product and that is it.
No.
I think that's something that's quite important to know as well, because it's not just strict to the SFM.
No.
So then you can use it for your own business as well.
Yeah. Exactly.
So when you do create your own products or services, then you know how to market it. You can go out and use those exact same tools to promote your own business, your own products.
Absolutely. I think that's where, it's probably another discussion topic, but branding.
Yeah.
Is the branding workshop. I think you get that with Platinum, right, Kelly?
Yeah, coming up in November in Sydney. Yay!
How exciting!
So yeah, you could totally, your kellypetering.com, your Kick-Ass Mindset Challenge. I think that's such an awesome brand. there's probably lots of products on ClickBank already, but none of
Yeah.
them have got your brand on. And once you have that following and people have had your value, that is the next step. It's the funnel, isn't it? You know, you could
Yeah.
totally put together so much of what that content already into a course or into a membership.
Yeah, which is what I'm working on at the moment.
Yeah, and that goes into a book or into a course or a membership website that people pay $10 a month for, and you get 100 people signing up to that.
Yeah.
$1,000 a month, and $10 a month is
Yeah.
nothing for the kind of content
Yeah.
I'm putting out. I mean, I was on your list when you were testing out your AWeber form. I still get your emails, and it's nothing for some of the value and the quality that of the stuff that you send out with your coaching. But you know, you build a list of 100 people that want to sign up to that. Bam, easy, and it's little to no work for you really, because the content is already there, and you're going to be producing that content anyway. But why should it be free after a certain point?
Yeah.
And $10 is nothing, and that's how easy it is to create. You're not, it's in no way are you ripping people off. You're providing value, which is always the focus.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I used to panic about providing value. I used to sit there at the start and think, what the hell am I going to write?
You need to be an expert. Or
I still get times where I'm like that. But the amount of information you can get and the amount of free courses and free email lists you can get on to gain information. So, you know, and even things that you're interested in, just becoming an affiliate of it, and then give it to give it to your list.
Yeah, it's investing in yourself, isn't it? And that doesn't always need to be money. It's you taking the time to. And again, I'll quote Elan. I'm by no means the same style as him, but he is one of our mentors and coaches and everything. And he says, you know, by deciding that you are going to be a provider of information, it forces you to go out and absorb that and then translate it in a way that people that follow you will understand. It is everywhere. And you don't realise how much you know. Like, I think about what I didn't know. I write in my diary what I've achieved every day, even if it's one thing. And I was thinking back through it tonight, trying to come up with blog content ideas. I was like, this is actually not going to be difficult.
Yeah. Even off the coffee call this morning, you get broadcast ideas.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. What other affiliate products have you come across? Any in particular that you use?
Kelly?
Yeah, I've used the Pinterest, the Power of Pinning. I don't know if you've seen that course. Melanie Duncan.
Yeah,
it's really good.
Entrepreneuress Academy.
Yes, Entrepreneuress Academy. Yeah, she has a Pinterest course. So if you're keen, you can click on my link. It's really, really good. Yes, it's on my site. Yeah, it's on my site under resources. Power of Pinning. It's literally just learning Pinterest for business, and it's a really, really good course. It's well set out, and actually, for my own product, looking at modelling what she's done in her course, because it's something that we could all do with what we're learning through SFM. It's a WordPress site. Literally, her product is a WordPress site. So it's essentially like a membership site. She's selling it as a product.
Yeah.
So you pay, I think, what was it? I paid $97 or something. That magic number, and and it's seven modules or something, and you just go through. What I really liked about that is the tutorials were really quite short, so she got a lot of information out in maybe 7 minutes, and that was one little chunk. So you could do little chunks at a time, go away and put that into practice, and then come back and do the next little bit.
Yeah.
So, but that's the only other affiliate product at this point that I've signed up for.
So you've used it, you've done the course, you've had your value out of it.
Yes.
So you leave a link to it on your website, do you?
Yeah. So under my resources, I've got like Simple Track, all those
Yeah.
the banners. So
Yeah.
I've just added that to the top there. I think with affiliate products, I think that's really important. It's something that I would always do if I was selling somebody else's product, is to try it out first and to be confident in that.
Yep.
Definitely.
To know that it is
promoting something you haven't used yourself. How can you?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one thing I've always had a problem with. I tried to do, like a few of you know, I was in Spain for a few years, and 80% of the people in Spain are in sales, telephone sales, timeshare, things like that. And I tried to do it, and I lasted a month just for the sheer fact that I didn't believe in what they were doing.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't do it.
Yeah. But in terms of going back to the Pinterest thing, Kelly, because it's relevant to you, so you're not buying it because you want to necessarily promote it, but it's something you believe in. You're going to put that on your website. You're happy to associate it with your own brand.
Yeah.
And you then, as an affiliate, what out of interest does it pay? If I go to your website now and think I want to do that Pinterest course, I know that I can get it from Kelly, not because I'm thinking, oh, I want Kelly to get paid, although I understand the game, so maybe I would do that. But
yeah.
I just need that course. Am I going to Google it, or am I just going to go to Kelly's site? Yeah, click on it, get the course, learn Pinterest myself. If I then do the same, what affiliate commissions do you get from that?
To be honest, I can't even remember.
Yeah, no, but it could be 2 or 3 people do that, and it's paid for itself, hasn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah, I really can't remember what it was. But yeah, like that, exactly. So if there was if you had 2 or 3 people that clicked your link, then that course would easily pay for itself.
Yeah. Well, that's what I love about Aweber as well, because you always get people that are going to say, I've got no marketing budget, I can't afford to do this. It's like, okay, but just do the work, and 2 or 3 sales, which is not much. Yes, there's a lot of work that goes into that, but once you've done it once, you know what to do it again. Your marketing budget either grows, or your costs to run this business that you were so paranoid about having to invest in the first place are cancelled out. Which I think is magic. Just to not have to worry, so that if you do take your foot off the gas for a bit, because life does get in the way, it's just sitting there ticking over. You're not sort of pouring money into it that you're not making back. And that's where these multiple streams just come into action. I've actually just managed to find the page in our setup modules. I'm just going to put my glasses on again like my mother. That it's not the diagram, however, just to give people an example, I will find that diagram. It's going to bug me now. So you talk about your lead magnet, and this is not just SFM, but we'll use the SFM to illustrate it. You have in any market, you're going to have to give some information away for free, because nobody, not even supermarkets, there's some sort of value on offer to make you go to one place versus another. So you give away something for free, and that person becomes a lead. If that person takes the next step and buys a low-cost product, which in our case is our app, you're not aiming to get them to only buy that app. So you've had your first piece of income from that funnel. That person then becomes a member. That is where your residual income kicks in. So in one corner of the triangle, you've got your low cost, and you've got in another corner, you've got your residual, which sits there. And then should they upgrade to one of the higher products, which is totally their call, once they've seen the value on offer, that could be a DEA membership, which is a one-off payment, and that's your high ticket, but 2-3 of those a month. Thank you very much, you're laughing. There's no questioning the value that person is getting, and that's not your responsibility anyway as an affiliate, because you've already done your job in introducing them. But just going back over what we were talking about before, and this is where high ticket to me and the SFM is just so genius. 40 ebooks? Where is it? Here we go. If you were to sell 100 copies of a $6 product, say through ClickBank or something, and there's nothing wrong with that, you're going to make £600. However, if you want to make $5,000, if you want to make $5,000 this month, you're going to have to sell 833 copies of that same $6 product. Doesn't change the cost of your marketing. Your marketing's probably still cost you the same to place an ad. The offer you attach to that ad is up to you, right?
Yep.
So that's where it's just genius. If you're going to spend the time and the money learning the skills, make sure you're getting into affiliate niches that have that higher ticket product attached to them at some point. It doesn't happen overnight. I think we need to stress that as well.
Yeah.
And people take things in differently as well, don't they? A lot of you know that I work with my mum. She takes things in slower than I do, and I've taken things in slower than Jay does because of things that you've been around as you've grown up. If you're in a learning environment and you're open to it, and you've had a bit of technical background, everyone's got different positives and negatives. Personally, I've had no background whatsoever in sales, marketing, internet. So it doesn't mean that you can't do it if you haven't had any experience.
No, not at all. And you can start off, SFM is at a price point that some people can't afford. There are affiliate products out there. I think if you take nothing else away from this webinar, if you're watching, go and look up ClickBank. If affiliate marketing doesn't make sense to you, there's other ways. Any of us can help you with that. Just get in touch. But there are other products out there that you might feel more comfortable starting off with. However, the SFM is the training that will enable you to go and do that later.
Yeah.
And
and I don't think don't know if I've even come across any other training course.
No.
That provides this kind of training.
No, not the core nuts and bolts of it. There's other stuff out there that's all about mindset, but not actually.
But not affiliate marketing, right?
A tangible training. No.
Yeah.
So.
There is also as well things like Amazon. We all read books. That's one of the things as part of the SFM. They suggest that you read this book and that book, and that helps that person, that helps that person. Yeah. And you actually want to read it. So once you've read it, what's then stopping you from doing a review on a blog and attaching your affiliate link to Amazon to buy that book?
Yeah.
It's easy because you can do that because you've experienced it. It's something that people probably wouldn't think about, is writing about a book that you've read and then becoming an affiliate seller of that book, which it's not going to bring you a huge income, but a continuous income on the books that you read, just books alone. Anything that you experience through life, or you've tried and tested, or you've done this, done that, you can then become that affiliate link for them people. Whether it could be some slimming tablets that you tried and they were amazing. Well, why not write a review and then become an affiliate seller of that product?
That's the thing, and that's where the ongoing value comes in. You write a blog post, it's done. It's done, it's gone, the work is done, and that value is there for anyone who might look you up or might Google one day. Exactly like you're saying, Jade, someone might Google a particular slimming product and your blog post pops up. They click through, they buy. That's something you didn't even think about 5 minutes after you wrote the blog post, or a book that you might have read. Greg and Fiona have their book on their website. I'm sure it's not their focus today to be selling the book, but every person they help who might look them up thinks, oh, I'll read their book, and it's done. That's that income stream set up and taken care of forever.
Yeah.
I did the same.
It's like that same thing when you just put in the effort once and then you can keep getting the rewards.
But it may not be a book that's going to.
How easy is it?
Book's not going to give you a $100 commission every time, but if you've done it once and 100 people on your list happen to go and check it out, it's certainly nothing to be sniffed at, to just be surprising you now and again with the extra bit of income.
Exactly. And I forgot what I was going to say. Also, it's like you don't even, the blog post is there forever. So if you think that that affiliate product isn't selling very well or it hasn't sold any for a while, you can then repost your blog post and send it then to all your social media sites.
Exactly.
Which is something that you can do with a click of a button.
You don't have to sit and write it
You
again.
don't have to rewrite, you don't have to post and copy it, you don't have to do anything. You just click a button, share it to all your social media sites and get it known again.
Yeah, for sure. Any others that you've affiliate products that you would recommend, Jade, or that you've experienced sales from?
Trying to think now.
AWeber is a big one. I know that's a
Yeah.
huge one for a lot of people because there's so much you can. I learn something about AWeber every time I log into my account that it's just gone on my schedule for blogging about.
Yeah. It's basically ClickBank, but I can't say I've had any results at the moment because the website's down. So
yeah,
it's something that at the end of I'll tell you what it is. Something so simple that at the end of every blog, we've been doing a bit of a travel blog around Spain. At the end of every blog, we've advertised a very reasonable product regarding travelling and cheap flights and things like that, and how to bring down the cost of your travel. And it's $30, I think it is, for the product.
yeah.
But it's something that sometimes people are interested in, and they'll just click on it. It's there. It takes nothing to paste and copy it from each blog. Copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste.
A book you've written, an ebook you guys have written, or it's a ClickBank book?
No, it's a ClickBank book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just different tips. They think they can get flights down, and they just teach you that you can book things separately, and it can sometimes work out cheaper.
Travel hacking.
Was that something that you used while you were traveling?
No, it's something I came across looking at ClickBank, to be honest. Had a look at it. Obviously, after doing travelling, the amount of flights I've booked to Spain and back, and been around Spain and know the costs of a lot of things, then I had a look and I was personally interested and got the product myself. So
cool.
I'd just like to add a caveat to that. I'm a travel agent. We're quite useful as well.
I need to remember that a bit more often, Amy.
No. You just send people to your book. It's fine. But you're right. There's so many products. One of the tips in that book could be use a travel agent, but it's some tricks and advice on your own experience that you could throw together. Take you a couple of days to put a report together, and someone somewhere, more than one person, is going to find that so useful.
Yeah. Another thing as well, actually, that I haven't tried out but seems really popular, and you're going to kill me because I can't remember the name of it. But basically, I'll tell you what it is, and by the time, hopefully, the end, I'll remember who the guy is that taught it me. It's basically on Apple and Android devices now. They come, no, just Apple, sorry, stand corrected. They come with a newsstand. Every single Apple device now comes with a newsstand. So you can build an online magazine, which doesn't take a lot of effort because you can get content from other people by just asking, Richard Branson, can I please use this article in my magazine? I think it'd be really helpful to my readers. And you can put that then on your online magazine. And you can charge subscription from $1 to $2, to $20. It depends what it's worth. And you can put your affiliate links directly into the magazine, so they can actually fill all the details in the magazine rather than them being directed to another page.
Wow.
I am good.
Again, every possible niche interest would have market.
You could write it about pets. You could write it about dogs and have affiliate links on Amazon with dog grooming products. You can brand your own products. Find your popular product on Amazon, and you can go and brand it as your own and sell it on your own website or your own e-magazine. Or it's just endless, really. The possibility of affiliate marketing.
Yeah. Completely.
But yeah, I'll definitely have a look for that magazine thing because it was really interesting.
That's a good one. I mean, it's something that's something that would be good for people that get the blockage with, well, what am I going to blog about? And that is hard when you first start. I think it's something like this 30-day challenge that we're all doing with Stuart is going to really program you to realise that you don't always have to make up your own stuff. Blogging can be sharing someone else's stuff, and all you're doing is directing your readers to something that you resonated with or that resonated with you, and you're saying, hey, I think you'll really appreciate this. You are providing that value to someone else, and the writer of that blog is going to thank you forever. You don't always have to generate your own stuff. And something like what you're saying, Jade, whereas if it links to different magazines or different niches, if you just want something quick, although that's quite low cost and quite low return, build up enough of them. Again, you've got multiple income streams, different niches, different interests, different magazines. It's just about getting that following.
Maybe, Jade, when you find that, could you post it on the Facebook thing under our questions?
Definitely. Yeah, Kelly, stick your Pinterest thing into the New Generation page as well, because none of us are promoting that. So
yeah, sure.
And put that up so people can grab it and put it in the YouTube description and all the places this video will be afterwards, depending on where people are going to find it.
Yeah, sure. Was going to say something else, but I forgot.
I think Aweber links we've all got on our own website, so people can, if there's anyone watching this who's got a small business and they maybe not getting into online marketing, but they want to look at email marketing programs, Aweber is, we keep saying it, but yes, it's going to cost you. It's a little bit of a marketing budget that you need to put into your business, but use something that's an affiliate product so that is no longer a cost to you further down the line. I know a friend of mine has just signed up for an email marketing software, and it's not Aweber, but it's similar kind of thing. I think it's cost her $50, but it's not an affiliate product, so that's a cost that's just gone. And small businesses can't necessarily always afford to do that. Something that's
internet's really bad,
Okay. I mean, I think we've given some pretty good tips to people, or hopefully not necessarily tips, but an understanding of how online business especially is just made up of so many different streams, or at least can be, and that gives people a sense of how quickly you can grow it. It's not just about getting into something like the SFM and plug. There are just so many things out there that you can add to your portfolio and run on autopilot, which
it is huge.
We talked about autopilot in the last one, so if you don't know what we mean by that, get back to that. But yeah, Kelly, if you want to give us a quick wrap up of where people can find you again and your Pinterest course that you raved about. So Pinterest is something I don't understand really. I know that for our little group looking after Pinterest, and it's definitely something I need to put on my list to master. So
absolutely,
for sure.
I was the same. I had no idea about Pinterest. One of my friends told me about it maybe end of last year, and I was like, oh, that looks cool. Signed up for it, and then realized that you could use it for business. I was like, oh, awesome. But yeah, that seriously, that course.
Dominated market, I think, Pinterest as well. Someone told me the other day, if you're a female marketing to other females, you need Pinterest.
Absolutely, yeah. And going through that course, I learned so much just about how you can link everything in Pinterest back to your website or to your lead capture page or anything like that. So, and I know that I've already got opt-ins from that. So, winning. So yeah, if you want to get in contact, you can find me at www.kelly-petering, which is Peter with an ing on the end, .com.
Which you can also see on the Facebook page by your picture.
Yes.
If people can't understand what you're saying.
Yes, or The Elegant Entrepreneur on Facebook.
Indeed you are. Jade Lawler. She muted herself again.
Still trying to find this email. I will find it and post it on the comments on the Facebook page.
Fine.
I'm Jade Lawler, and you can find me at www.leslieandjadelawler.com. Not at the moment though, because it's not up. Remember. But otherwise, you can find me on Facebook at Leslie J Lawler, Google Plus, Leslie and Jade Lawler, Google Plus. Yeah, you can just Google me. Find how I am.
And for any of us,
Get in touch.
the New Generation Facebook page as well. We can all access that and send you our websites if you can't find them, but they're all on our photos as well.
Yeah.
Cool. I am Amy Taylor. I am at mywifilife.com and My Wi-Fi Life Facebook page. I am on Twitter, Pinterest, as we've discussed, I've yet to master, but those are the main ways, or you can click through to my YouTube channel through the website. There's buttons there to follow me. And that's it really. I hope there's been some little pointers or overviews that people can take from that and in understanding just the genius that is this business model, and it really does pay for itself once you put the work in. So don't let a lack of funds put you off. Like any business, it does need a bit of investment to start with, but I can't think of many others where once you're up and running, it really does pay for itself from every angle. You know, it's not just your customers paying you, it's the tools that you're using pay for themselves. I wish I could get my electricity bill to pay for itself, or it just doesn't happen. It doesn't normally happen in life. That I think it's clever and it's most appreciated. Anyway, ladies, Kelly especially, thank you so much for getting up on your holiday at 4 a.m.
Oh, thank you for
right there, ladies.
it up.
You're a machine. And next up, what will we be? If it's 28th today, our next one, 2 weeks today. I don't know if anyone's got a calendar. We'll be advertising it. I can't ever work out the next day when it crosses over the end of a month. I'm crap.
Yeah.
But we'll get those links out there for people to join us for the next one. Any questions, do drop us a message. Any ideas for our next topic? Again, let us know if there's anything you'd like us to discuss and answer your questions on.
Can I just put in echo. Maybe for the next topic is branding.
Oh, great idea. Perfect.
Like you mentioned before.
That's a great idea, going on from what we were talking about before with affiliate products, making them your own.
Yeah. Definitely.
Perfect.
The next one is the 11th.
Next one is the 11th of August. Thank you very much, Jade Lawler. You're not just a pretty face. Cool. So branding will be our next topic. So if anyone's got any questions on branding, Kelly, you can take the lead on that one because you're a platinum member and that's all about branding.
Sure, give it a shot.
Cool. All right, ladies. Kelly, you need to go back to bed or get up. Don't know what you're doing. Camping. Time for breakfast. And I will see you all very soon. Lovely seeing you all again.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.